Guys, it's Robbie here, and this is FrekiFitWolf. Today's video is another tag video. This one is a get to know me tag. Alright, so Rachel over at Active Rachel Ann tagged me and a ton of other people in this. I'm declaring this tag week because I also have a tag coming out tomorrow where I'm tagging several people. That one is all about weight loss because these tags are fun. I love getting to know each other, but also ultimately I like talking about weight loss. This channel is about my journey, so I came up with one that is coming out tomorrow. In the meantime, these are still fun. These still make you think a little bit, and these are just kind of interesting. I have watched her video, and I have thought briefly about my answers, but if you guys have seen me do tags before, which there's been a lot of them, sometimes I just come up with stuff on the spot. So yeah. All right, so anyway, thank you again, Rachel at Active Rachel Ann, for tagging me. And like I said, she tagged a bunch of people. So as far as people that I think will actually do a tag, I am tagging my friend Amy over at the TMI Queen Gets Fit. Sorry, girl, you're doing a lot of videos this week. Holy crap, I'm fat. Stephanie, I don't know if you would actually do these, but I'm tagging you, so please do. And then also Mary Fran over at No Excuses. So those are the three that I am tagging. I will put their links as well as Active Rachel Ann's link to their videos down below in the description box, as well as the list of the questions in case you guys want to answer any of them. Or if you're another YouTuber that I missed that you might not get tagged, feel free, do it, let me know, and I will post a link to your channel in a future video. All right, so number 1. What is your favorite Netflix show? Now, guys, I watch so much TV, and I forget what is on what network or what is on what streaming service because I do my Hulu, I do my Amazon Prime, Netflix, Funimation, Disney Plus, all of those things. And honestly, lately, that's what's been helping me get my steps in and keep active because I walk while watching stuff. I pace around my room. I dance with the dog, the one back there. All of that type of stuff. She just gets annoyed and looks away. But yeah, so I would have to say probably, and I know for a fact that it is a Netflix show, would be The Umbrella Academy. That was a phenomenal show, and I'm super looking forward to the second season. Hopefully, I forgot when it's coming out, but I'm looking forward to that. If you haven't watched it, I definitely recommend it. It is more sci-fi and it is more adult themed. But it is an amazing show. Sorry, Amy, you're going to have to pick another one. Or you could pick this one too, obviously. Her and I both love Umbrella Academy as far as Netflix originals go. And I'm assuming when it says, what is your favorite Netflix show, that it's Netflix originals. Don't know for sure. Number 2, describe your first crush. Honestly, I don't remember. One, as I've said in yesterday's tag or whenever that went up, I have a horrible memory, and also I've always had a self-confidence issue. So in my head, I'm getting better at it. So you don't have to coddle me or anything, but it's very hard for me to think that people can like me, especially that way. So I don't crush too easily because of that fact. Like, even now, like, people have to message me first. I'm never going to message somebody first on a dating app or anything like that. So, yeah, I don't really remember. Sorry. Number 3. What is your favorite film and why? It is very hard for me to pick favorite films. Pick favorite things in general is very hard. It really depends on my depends on my mood. I'm trying to think of, because it depends if I'm in an action mood or an emotional mood or whatever. And I can rewatch stuff all the time. That is one perk of a bad memory, is that I can rewatch it and still enjoy it. Yeah, I can't think of anything. So several of them, like Save the Last Dance, 10 Things I Hate About You, any Marvel, DC movie will make me happy, even the ones that some people criticize hardcore. It's still immersing myself in that world. So it's hard to say a favorite. Sorry, I don't know why that's so hard for me. Plus, my memory, I can't think of anything on the spot. Okay, number 4. What was your dream job as a kid? I thought I was going to grow up to be an author. I loved writing. I still do. I just don't do it hardly ever anymore. But I was all about poetry. I was all about writing short stories and things like that. And I was good at it, like not being conceited, but like even teachers like would share stuff I wrote with other teachers, which was always awkward. But I really thought that I was going to grow up to be an author. But at the same time, I did have a huge passion for doing hair, especially growing up in my mom's shop. I mean, I was there after work, after school, on the weekends, every day during the summer, all of that. I was up at the shop. I was a shampoo boy. So I also grew a passion for that. So I kind of thought I would do both. And I still technically could. But my inspiration for writing is kind of gone right now. I don't know. I think it was easier to write more when I was a teenager / early adult because I was depressed. And I do feel that strong emotions really help the creative juices. And honestly, I don't have those strong emotions anymore, especially the strong depressed ones. But yeah, I really thought that was what I was going to be. My parents thought I was going to be an English teacher, which cracks me up now because I don't know proper grammar anymore. Yeah. Anyway, number 5. What is your coffee order? I mean, if I'm behaving, it's coffee. Like black coffee, and I will put some 0-calorie creamer in it. And I do love the Equate version, which is the Walmart brand of Premier Protein. Those things, because the whole bottle is 2 points. At home, since I'm at home all the time now, I take a bottle, I track it, and I just add a little bit to each cup that I have, and I may or may not use it throughout the entire day. In fact, last night, in case you can see that bowl hanging out over there, I was acting like a teenager and totally had a bowl of cereal in my bed while watching TV. But I actually used the rest of the Premier Protein in the cereal, and it was good. It was within my points, and I'm going to clean that up and feel guilty about it all day because I'm not re-recording this, and it's hanging out there the whole video. All right, so that's basically it. If I do get fancy and I get, if I'm not worried about points or calories, I love any cappuccino. Anything that is mocha, caramel, vanilla. I don't like salted caramel, and when I'm saying these, I'm thinking of Starbucks. I don't like their salted caramel for some reason, but the regular caramel, especially that caramel syrup, is so good. But yeah, so I order that. I have taken 2 Starbucks before a Premier Protein and got a couple of shots of espresso over ice and poured the whole bottle of the Premier Protein in, and that was really good. All right, enough about coffee because I am out of this cup. Isn't this cute? Need coffee now. I got that at Walmart years ago when they were they had the Christmas stuff and they like had candy and stuff in it. And I got it to be a gift and I never gave it to anybody. I kept it. Yeah. All right, so number 6. Have you moved from home? Where to? And how was the experience? So I'm assuming home meaning my hometown. I did move away one time. So I don't know if I've shared this before on here, but me and my friends used to go to Oklahoma City all the time. There was this hotel that it was great. I mean, it's still there. But it was a really good hotel. It had 2 swimming pools in it, 2 nightclubs in it, a restaurant in there, a little novelty store, and then all the nightclubs were right across the street. Obviously, gay nightclubs. So it was kind of the gay district. And I met somebody while I was there. And we had fun. And I kept going back and each year and would see him again and we would connect again. And then we decided to start dating and I would drive up there. He would drive here. And that went on for about 2 years and decided to move there. And the big lesson I learned is you don't know somebody when you can't be around them all the time. On the weekends, you can be whoever you want to be. So once I moved there, I found out some stuff I didn't like. I remember this was when I had first lost all the weight, and I had borrowed a pair of his pants, and I thought it was all cool because I could fit into, a skinny person's pants. And I reach in the pocket, and there's a little baggie of white powder. I'm like, is this just detergent? He's like, oh no, just some blow. Wait, what? No. And then shortly after, found out that sometimes when he was drinking, he liked to hit. So I came back, obviously. I packed my stuff up at 3 o'clock in the morning one night and came back to St. Louis. And that is why I'm scared of long distance relationships unless they start out where you're together. I have a lot of people that start up online romances, and it just doesn't make sense to me because you can't ever fully know the person. All right, not preaching about that. Sorry. Next question. Number 7. Have you ever failed at anything, and what did you learn? I hate this question. I cannot think of a major enough thing. Especially because I feel that everything that doesn't go how you expect it to go is a lesson to learn. So I don't see it as a failure. So it's really hard for me to think of something because I mess up all the time. I've made plenty of mistakes in my life, but I've always chosen to learn from them to improve myself from them. So I don't really have an answer for that one. Sorry. There's so many of these tag videos where I don't have an answer for some questions. All right, number 8. Do you have any pets? Show them to us. Well, Selena just moved. Selena. See, that's Selena. And then Goldie is in the other room. You guys have seen them before. So, and they're not my dogs. They're my roommate's dogs, but I love them. And Selena is basically mine. She's mad that I got her attention and did nothing with it. All right. So, number 9. What are your pet peeves? I really don't know. I try to be as understanding as I can be. And I understand that people do have pet peeves. Certain things will make them mad. But I just try to put myself in the other person's shoe. So I think the only pet peeve I could say would be something that's kind of the opposite of that. If you don't take the time to try to understand someone, if you just make general statements, or if you group people together in a negative way, I think that would be a pet peeve. Yeah. All right, so number 10. What is your favorite color? I actually do have a favorite. Green. Green is my favorite color. Oddly enough, there's not a lot of green in my background besides the thingy here, but that was because I was doing Weight Watchers green, which I still am. I'm just using it on iTrack Bites instead. But yeah, green is my favorite color. I even had a little Chevy Spark that was neon green, named Dewey because it was the color of Mountain Dew, and I loved it. Yeah. Number 11. Do you have any siblings? Yeah, I have an older sister, Tanya. She is an awesome woman, and I love her. Number 12. Have you been to any concerts or festivals? Which were the most memorable? I have been to some, which is funny because I'm not a big music person. I like music. There's certain songs that I love. I love Britney Spears. But it's hard to... I don't love music. I don't know anybody's complete albums or anything like that. I pick my favorites, and that's what happens. And main time I listen to music is at work. I don't really listen to it anywhere else. Like this whole time we've been in quarantine, I haven't listened to music. Well, a couple times while cleaning, and then I end up switching to a book instead. But as far as memorable concerts or festivals, the Renaissance Fair that we have here in St. Louis is always memorable to me. It's not music. I mean, there'll be some stuff going on, but yeah, that is always fun. As far as concerts, I will say seeing Britney Spears in Vegas made my life. That was awesome, and I loved it. Lady Gaga was amazing, and Pink. Those, I would say, are my top three. Ironically, all women, but just because they do their music, but they also put on a show in a way that is so entertaining. And Lady Gaga attaches positive messages onto what she's doing and uplifting your spirit and all of that. So that was awesome. Yeah, so that's those. Next question, number 13. What social media are you addicted to? I would say Facebook is my main one. I do use Instagram, and I have a Twitter, but I don't use it, like, hardly ever. And then TikTok, if that's considered social media, I have been posting on there more, mainly my Good Morning videos, and I do watch some, mainly because Amy, the Team My Queen Gets Fit, sends me non-stop videos of stuff that she finds hilarious. And I find them hilarious too, but it is funny because, like, if I don't open them, like, I guarantee the next time I open, there'll be like 8 messages, 8 videos to watch. So I've been kind of getting more into that. Plus, I love watching Stephanie on there. Imagine Biscuit is her TikTok channel, and, well, her and her friend Wayne, and it is hilarious. So I will watch them and other stuff like that. But my main thing is Facebook. I do use that the most. I am on there the most. I think because I can connect to my actual family and friends. I love the Facebook groups. All of that stuff is super supportive and super helpful. But I also like seeing what's going on in my friends' lives and what they have. So throwing this in here now, I keep meaning to make a post or something. For those of you that do send me friend requests, I am so sorry that I do not accept. But I do like to keep my personal profile so that I can see my friends easier. It gets filled up a lot with the groups already, and adding in people that I don't know personally, as much as you might be an awesome person, I just don't want to do that. That's why I have my Facebook group and Facebook page, although I don't really use the page much anymore either, but so that we can interact in there. Feel free to message, ask, whatever on there, and you can instant message me, but just, I'm not going to accept friend requests. I'm sorry. I know it's rude, but it is what it is. Number 14. You are going out with friends. Describe your night. I don't have a lot of friends. When I have gone out, and like, I did join that social group, although I don't know. But it would basically be going to this one particular bar, JJ's nightclub, and hanging out. Like, I'm not a dancer. Some of my friends, people that I know, might dance, so they might go on the dance floor and I'll just kind of hang out there. I'm not very social, and I do get social anxiety. I'm getting better at it. But yeah, pretty much like between 10 and 11, go to the bar. I'm ready to go by, within an hour, but sometimes I'll actually stay all night, and we just kind of hang out, chatting, talking, drinking, that type of thing. Yeah. All right, that was the last question. So there is all of them, and this was really long, so I'm going to cut it off short. Again, I am tagging the Team My Queen Gets Fit, aka Amy, Stephanie over at Holy Crap I'm Fat, and Mary Fran at No Excuses. And thank you again, Rachel, for tagging me, and I will link all of them below, as well as all the questions. So comment, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll talk to you guys, well, tomorrow when I put up my tag video.